Okay, ladies and gents, boys and girls, we're back again for the last and final war of the season. It's been a really short season, only 9 wars to be exact. But yeah, this is the finale. We're going up against absolute chaos. Currently, they are playing very good. That's all I can say. It's our first time fighting them, so yeah, hopefully let's see how it goes. Before we get into that, we had an extraordinarily awesome win against the Book of the Vishanti, coming from an extreme win of 9-6. What a W clutch there by the boys. And yeah, we just hope that we can finish the job and cook in this last and final war. I did peek that we are in Masters tier, so yeah, that's that. But yeah, hopefully we can cook this final war. The bans are as follows: Apoc, Shafra, Onslaught, Sir, and Kushala are our band attackers. So yeah, and our team is going to consist of a triple skill team where we're bringing Cheeilth and Crossbones, and we have Moon Dragon. The reason why she's a 6-star is because we are not going to be using her for most of the fights because that would be stupid. We're going to be bringing her for a pre-fight for one of our teammates for the final boss. But yeah, Cheeilth and Crossbones are going to be doing the heavy lifting, and yeah, not much to say about it. Our path is going to be path 7, where we'll be taking Leader and Arcade, both with Chee, and then Rintrah on Supercharge, also with Chee, and then Karolina will be taking the Crossbones, and then to wrap it off, the Quicksilver on Node 38, where we'll be using Crossbones. So yeah, that's pretty much our path. So yeah, not really much to say. Let's get into it, do our best, cook our fights, and yeah, have a good war. So our first fight is Cheeilth v Leader on Node 7, and yeah, aim here, pretty much do mediums. Cheeilth against Tactic Champs, there's pretty much no type of like shortcut. She isn't a tactic attacker, but she don't care because she has cleanse, and yeah, the cleanse charges will just mitigate the tactic. Although in this fight, I do keep getting clipped by the SB1. I don't know why. Maybe it's for dramatic effect, but yeah, I just keep getting clipped by the SB1. But we weren't gonna die in this fight. Like, I know we did lose our cleanse charges, but yeah, Cheeilth against Gamma Champs. She's just a nuke. She just melts them absolutely easily. So like, yeah, there was pretty much no harm in this fight. Ooh, bit of a yawn there, but regardless, Leader doesn't work on this node because he has no access to purification. So yeah, it's pretty much a nothing fight. And then yeah, just melts and the fight goes down. On to our next fight, we have Arcade on Node 16, Blood in the Water. Yeah, taking this with Chee, and yeah, pretty much what I do in this fight is basically parry heavy. That's pretty much it. Just parry heavy, parry heavy, parry heavy, and yeah. So fight starts off going for parry. We're just trying to bait out his heavy so we can get the heavy punish, but we're going for a few combos into parry heavy. So yeah, no harm, no foul there. You see the bleeds are starting to stack up a bit, getting some nice damage in. And then we go for the SB1 punish. Oh no, we just bait out a heavy medium. Yeah, still going for it, parry heavy tactic, so nothing too crazy. Yeah, we bait an SB1, get the perfect X off, so not too bad. I think I do go for an SB2, but I don't know when. But yeah, here we're just waiting out. Just SB1, making sure he plays into us with the parry heavy. Is it here? I think here I throw an SB2. Yeah, nice. So pretty good damage. You can see now we have 7 cleanse charges. So Tranquilize is not even there. Like, even if you throw the special, Tranquilizer just not be there because the cleanse charges are so much. It will literally purify the be the first. So, yeah, here you can see we grayed out SB2. Tranquilize did come up there, but since we had the cleanse charges, it was nowhere to be seen. And yeah, from here, I think we just go in for parry heavies, parry heavies, parry heavies. With some mediums, bait SB1. That's not too bad. Yeah, then play into us, goes for parry heavy. And yeah, he's getting nuked. Like, yeah, going for medium into combo. And yeah, he's dead. So, yeah, not a bad fight, to be fair. Cheeilth nukes that very easily. Just slow and steady. And yeah, you're pretty much chilling. So now onto our third fight. Rintrah on Supercharge and Intensify. We are also taking this fight with Cheeilth. And the aim here is parry heavy, pretty much. Same as last fight, but we also want to be going for SB1s since that gives us the grit. So in case he gets unstoppable, we have the grit. But even if he does get the unstoppable, I don't think it'll be too bad. The only annoying thing about this fight was the power gain was a bit intense. He was running MD, so we were triggering it a little bit, but it didn't get to the point where it'd be too risky, like, or to the point where we stacked up a lot of his charges. All we did is just parry heavy and getting a lot of his SB1 punish. We get the SB1 punisher. That's what I was going to say. Yeah, punishing his SB1 with our heavy. That way we can prevent his charges from going up. So yeah, you can see from what we're doing, we're going to bait on SB1, and then we're just punishing it with the heavy, so then he doesn't get charges at all. And yeah, even though the Intensify and the power gain does trigger on him, it's kind of a good thing because that allows him to gain some power, and then from there I can just keep baiting out his SB1. Well, we push him to SB2, and then we get the bait off, so it's pretty cool. But yeah, allowing him to have the Intensify and the power gain, you can keep spamming those SB1s, and I can just keep punching them with heavies or SB1s. That way, you can just keep stacking up more bleed, and you can just keep melting. So you can just see here, we're just exactly doing what I said, just making him throw SB1s back to back to back, and then punching them, so that way we can just let our bleeds do the work and nuke himself. Like, he's already down to 50%, like, pretty insane. Like, we're still at above 90%, pretty healthy. We've got our cleanse charges, so in case we do get ruptures on us, they'll get cleansed. Like, this is a fight where there's no risk here. The only possible risk that could happen is if I just continuously keep hitting him to the point where he gets charges, he gets a bunch of MD, he starts regening from his sig ability, and yeah, it all goes to shit. But we do none of that because the bleeds just do its job. We just keep track of the power, and yeah, we just melt him. So not bad. But now, whoa, where to begin? Where to begin? I went into this fight with a giddy mind, and yeah, it backfired. I was so cocky, I was so reckless, and yeah, this fight goes to shit. Do not try this if you ever fight Karolina on this node. So, as you can see, I'm trying to go for the heavy punish, which we do get off nicely. I trigger over on, we go for another heavy punish, which is nice, I guess. We get the pause off, and now she has the power efficiency. I bait an SB1, but now the protection is coming back. I try to go in for the heavy punish, I mess up the rotation. Now we're just trying to find a way to punish that protection node so it falls off, which we do there nicely. She then blocks one of that hit. So now I'm just trying to get into the rhythm of trying to bait out her specials, which will do nicely, but yeah, this is where it all goes wrong. Yeah, we take a lot of block damage from the SB1. But here, one thing I did wrong is, yeah, this. So you can see I'm hitting her, but I tried to bait an SB2, but I'm just continuously hitting her. She's not throwing her SB2, and yeah, all of a sudden, she goes into the sun and goes to SB3. That is painful. That is so painful. And this is just the first one. The second one was probably just as horrific. Now, I don't understand why I went in with Chee. Crossbones did a lot of damage in that run. I should have just used him. Like, this was just so stupid by me. Like, you can just see I'm just dashing back to my side of the wall since I'm trying to bait out her heavy. You can see the block damage doing a lot of damage. I think I saw minus 5% of my health go from that one blocked hit. Yeah, I go for the punish, and yeah, I'm too slow, and she 33k crits me. Like, this is already bad already. So yeah, we get the heavy punish there, which is too bad. And then yeah, I go for the SB1. Does some nice bleeds. But yeah, I get clipped from the SB1. And now the protection is about to come back. And she has the power efficiency. Instead of me punishing that SB1 with dexes, I block it. Because here I'm just so scared. I don't want to die if I miss a dex. So yeah, I'm just trying to find a way if she's trying to heavy punish, but she doesn't. She throws an SB1. And I throw my SB1. And you can see the bleeds are doing its job, I guess. But the block damage from Karol was so crazy. I unfortunately hit him when I open, which does make me lose health. And then, yeah, she's at SB2. She has a lot of charges. The protection is coming back. I decided to go for the SB1 to see if the nukes, but unfortunately the protection came back. And yeah, pretty much cooked. Yeah, the pause there was me thinking, was she playing to me? But no. And then, yeah. A second death. Pretty painful. Like, I have no idea why I decided to go back in with Chee. Crossbones was just doing it pretty decently. I probably could have finished it with him. Like, it was so dumb. That was just so stupid. And yeah, I costed 2 deaths. Absolutely embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. But yeah, we'll move on. Our final fight was Quicksilver on node 38. And we're taking this with Crossbones. Yeah. So, aim here, pretty much. Get into overrun. Get the pause off. And then, yeah, pretty much nuke him. We'll be able to turn off his evade since our Furies shut down ability accuracy defensively. So, yeah, it's pretty good. You can see we get the heavy punish there. Not too bad. And yeah, he's throwing a few combos. We do get the medium punish. And then, yeah, we try to get the pause, but he dexes me. Go for the SB1, which is nice, I guess. We go for the punish after the SB1, but we do get clipped. Luckily, we do have invuln, so it's not too bad. We get the punish off there. And now we try trigger overrun. We get another punish. Well, we don't get punish off. I thought we did. But yeah, we just go for a few combos into SB1. We have 9 Furies on us. We decide to punish the SB1. He's in terminal velocity, which we are aware of, but that's okay. We'll be doing a few combos into relic, into heavy pause, which is nice, into SB1. Yeah, in this fight, I didn't really care too much about the node, about the protection node, as well as the prowess, since I was mainly focusing about getting my Furies, getting the pause off, and yeah, pretty much shutting his ability accuracy. Like you can see, we're hitting pretty hard. We were hitting like 20k, 30k mediums there, so it wasn't too bad. So yeah, yeah, as you can see, well, if I go back and refresh on the page, we secured Masters. W Cook. So yeah, GG's to the Alliance. So for our last result against Chaos, we got absolutely wrecked. They just got the better of us, and yeah, they played really, really well. So GG's to them. Despite us having a bad loss, but we still managed to retain our rank and secure Masters again. So yeah, big dubs. And yes, I will be having a new rank 4, so that will be pretty juicy. So yeah, and hopefully we can cook in the next season. I hear it's going to be big thing season, so yeah, hopefully the circumstances benefit us in our favor. But yeah, that will be pretty much it. GG's, and yeah, I'll see you in the new season. Take care, guys.